New surveillance video in Spain appears to go against the alibi of a man whose wife is missing. David Knezevich claims that he was in Serbia, but investigators say new video shows him buying duct tape and buying spray paint at a Madrid hardware store just hours before he was allegedly seen spray painting a surveillance camera at his estranged wife Ana's apartment. NewsNation has covered this case extensively and has even interviewed Ana's family. Our senior national correspondent, Brian Nenton, is with us now to talk more about this latest development. Brian, good morning to you. Knezevich was in court within the last hour or so, pleading not guilty to the kidnapping charge in connection with Ana's disappearance. What else has happened today?
Yeah, Marni, that court hearing just wrapped up a little while ago here in federal court in downtown Miami. We saw David Knezevich in court again. We saw him last week. He postponed his hearing to this week, and he just again pled not guilty officially. He does not have a bond right now, so he will stay behind bars. It was a quick hearing. Ana, David's wife, her family was there once again. And it was interesting, when we came outside, David Knezevich's lawyer actually spoke and said that right now they are hoping that Ana will come home, that they hope that she is safe and that she will soon return home. But when you read through all of the documents and the police reports and what federal investigators say happened here, they say that David Knezevich is responsible for her kidnapping. He has not been charged with murder at this point, but in the latest charging document where they basically said that he was a flight risk and shouldn't get bond, they did allude to the fact that more charges could be coming soon, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit more, Brian, about this surveillance video, him caught on tape buying allegedly duct tape and spray paint. Break down how significant this evidence is for the investigation and how much prosecutors have of it.
Yeah, this is big, Marni, and these new pictures, which you're seeing right here, were just released a couple of days ago through the FBI and through the U.S. Attorney's Office. And you can see David Knezevich inside a hardware store in Spain buying spray paint. And then, this is perhaps the most telling, there is a photo of him in a motorcycle helmet, if we can go to that one, where you see him inside Ana Knezevich's apartment building where she was staying. There it is, in Spain. And he has the spray paint bottle, look at that, Marni, up. And we know that those spray paint, security cameras in the building were spray painted. Prosecutors believe this is Knezevich, and when you look very closely at the photos, you know, the eyes and the eyebrows, according to investigators, do seem to match up with David Knezevich. He had the motorcycle helmet on, but he didn't pull it down, so you can still see around his eyes. And they believe that that is him spray painting over the cameras right before his wife, Ana, went missing, Marni.
How about Ana's family, Brian? Were they there today for the hearing, and how are they holding up? She still has not been found.
Yeah, they were there. Her brother was there. They're obviously distraught. They've been very, very upset throughout this entire thing. I mean, we've been in touch with them since the beginning, since even before David Knezevich was arrested. And there you see David and his wife, Ana. You know, they were upset last week, Marni, because he was in court, and it was very strange. He was like laughing during the hearing and joking with his attorney, which Ana's family found very, very disturbing because he was doing that right in front of them. He wasn't quite as jovial today, but it's difficult for them to have to be in the same courtroom as David. They believe he knows a lot more than he's letting on about what happened to Ana.
Right, and I mean, how was it received hearing from his attorney that they believe she's still alive? Is that something the family believes?
You know, obviously they've got hope. I mean, they're holding on to hope, but based on everything they know from this FBI investigation and these new photos that they have now seen where you see David Knezevich with the spray paint bottle blocking out the cameras, I mean, they want to hold on to hope, but they've certainly got a very, very bad feeling about what happened here. And it'll be interesting to get...
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.